Hi, I'm Tristan Thomasina and welcome to another Buxton Brief. Now, are we at the tipping point of the market potentially declining? Certainly, if you have a look at the current circumstances, some signals out there, as well as market predictions from leading economists and the Big Four bank, there certainly are indications that that will be the case over the next 2 to 3 years. Now, if we look at the clearance rates just gone on the weekend, compared to the start of October last year, the clearance rate was at 73%. Now, we expect that number to be revised down to the high 60s once some more passing properties are reported over the next couple of days per domain.com.au. Now, this is compared to last year when we came out of the long lockdown at the start of October. For the first 4 to 6 weeks, we saw some pent-up demand, and it really was an amazing sellers market, with clearance rates hovering anywhere on any given weekend from 82 to 85%. Now, coming into the latter half of last year, especially closer to Christmas, we saw that clearance rate drop to 59%, and it's stayed relatively the same apart from the last couple of weekends. Now, if we look at the next couple of years and potentially what is happening at the moment, there certainly are indications we are at the peak of the market. There's a lot of properties passing in and subsequently selling afterwards, and Mel James, a renowned buyer's advocate around Melbourne, has been going out to auctions and reporting on the results in the inner east and Bayside areas, where a lot of the properties are passing in, subsequently selling afterwards, or potentially not even having any bidders on the day. And this is across the board, and we are seeing this in our core market as well, especially talking to other local agents where the media hasn't really caught up to what is going on. We are seeing the market really starting to slow down coming into the federal election. Now, this is off the back of interest rate talks going up potentially in August and October this year, as well as inflation being significantly high. Now, NAB, Westpac and the CommBank have come out and said the market will relatively stay stabilised this year, potentially a drop of maybe only 1 to 2%. However, in 2023, we will see the market decline anywhere from 9 to 11%, and in 2024, anywhere from potentially 6 to 9%. So really, this is a drop in the next 2 to 2.5 years of around 14 to 19%. Now, what we're seeing with vendors at the moment come auction day is, if you want that little bit more, given the market feedback, and if you do have competitive bidding on the day, that probably is the best price that you're going to get for some time. And we've put this graph together recently in line with those statistics that have been reported. And obviously it's all crystal ball gazing, but certainly if you've got a property worth about $1 million at the moment and the market's hovering around that 950 to 960 mark, it quite clearly shows over the next couple of years that you will see a drop anywhere of around $90,000 to $150,000. That includes holding costs. Now, certainly you need to make that money up over time. And even by 2025 or 2026, you still may not get the same price that you could have got at auction in the current market conditions. We'll have to wait and see whether this is actually the case, but given all market conditions at the moment, if the economy does start to decline with interest rates going up and nil wage growth, it certainly seems that we will be in a declining market rather than a rising market. As always, we look forward to keeping you up to date and see you on the next Buxton Brief.